My Macros 101 video series. In today's video, I am going to answer the question, what should we be tracking? Okay, now hopefully you know that my answer to this question is going to be everything. If we are not tracking everything, we are not honestly knowing what we are eating, and we are not accurate with where we are at for our calories for the day, even our carbs, fats, protein. We don't know unless we are tracking absolutely everything. Just like the saying goes, you can't manage what you don't measure, so we have to track everything. I know this is tedious, I know it feels overwhelming. However, if we're not tracking, then we don't know, and we can't say something isn't working or we're not getting results if we're not doing it accurately. And you want to know that you're doing things really accurately so you can fine-tune things and make adjustments if they need to be made. If you were to go to your coach and say, hey, this macro thing, it's not working, I think I need to adjust my macros, but on the same time, you're not tracking all of your food or you're not tracking it accurately, well then that coach might start making some changes that might not be helpful at all. They might take they might take more calories from you, so you have less to even work with. Because if you're saying nothing's working and you're eating at these calories accurately, then they might make some changes that might ultimately hurt you. So the best thing to do is track everything, track accurately. And why do I bring this up? Because what we call in the macro world bites, licks, and tastes, BLTs, these are so common. We all do this. We grab a bite of something off a plate. We walk through the pantry and grab a handful of chips. You know, we are grabbing candy from the candy dish at work. We're taking like a lick off the, peanut butter knife before we put it in the dishwasher. And these things seem very, very innocent and not very many calories. However, if we are doing this throughout the day, throughout the weeks, throughout the month, these calories add up. And if we're not measuring it and tracking it, then we're probably going over our calories, which means we're not gonna get the best results, which means we don't have the best data in order for us to move forward and make any changes that would need to be made. Your best course of action is to the best of your ability. Track everything you eat, track it honestly, track it accurately. I know sometimes it can kind of stink when you kind of go off plan with your nutrition, you eat something you didn't plan to eat, it puts you over for the calories for the day. However, I still recommend that you track it in that tracking log. You need that data, you need that feedback, and as much as it feels like a bummer to see your calories go way over for the day or way under for the day, track it honestly so we have that data and that feedback so we can then proceed so you can get to your goals. So takeaway from this video, track everything, every bite, every lick, every taste. Better yet, let's try to avoid bites, licks, and tastes if we are in a period of trying to lose weight or hit a very specific goal. Your best bet is to avoid those. I do have a full podcast episode on bites, licks, and tastes that is really, really helpful for kind of navigating our mindset and shifting the way that we eat to hopefully avoid those extra little snacking moments that make it honestly difficult to track. Because how do you track a lick of peanut butter? It can be really tough. So listen to that podcast episode where I talk about how we can avoid bites, licks, and tastes so that we can get the best results possible. In the meantime, make sure you're tracking, weighing, measuring everything as accurately to the best of your ability so that you can get those results.